Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top stories first. Governor, Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, other political leaders extend Ningol Chakoba greetings to people of Manipur. And Professor KSH Bimola says women's role has to change according to the happenings and issues in the society. The news in detail. Governor of Manipur, Dr. K.K. Paul, Chief Minister Okram Ibobi, Deputy Chief Minister Gaikhangam and many other political leaders have conveyed greetings to the people of Manipur and good wishes, especially to the married women folk of the state on the occasion of Ningol Chakoba being celebrated tomorrow. In his message of greetings, Governor Dr. Paul stated that the festival has gained relevance more than ever in today's context of Manipur, where the age-old social fabric is showing signs of wear and tear. It is encouraging to note that other communities have also appreciated the ethos of this festival and have started celebrating it with fervor, the governor stated. Chief Minister Okram Ibobi stated in his message of greetings that Ningol Chakoba is one of the biggest festivals of Manipur, which celebrates the unbreakable bond of love between brothers and sisters and which reinforces the care and affection of the parents for their daughters, binding and reviving family relations. Though the festival is originally observed by the Meitei community, the celebration has now extended to other communities and tribes in Manipur, thereby reinforcing unity amidst diversity in the state. The festival promotes the feeling of peaceful coexistence and harmonious social life. Let us imbibe the ideals associated with this festival to foster the spirit of amity, harmony and goodwill in our lives, the Chief Minister's message appealed. Extending his heartiest greetings to the people, especially to the married women folk of Manipur on the occasion of the biggest festival of Meitei community, Ningol Chakoba, Deputy Chief Minister and also President of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, Gaikhangam said, brothers of the valley invite sisters of the hills to a sumptuous feast, thus strengthening the bond of love and peace between the peoples of the valley and the hills. May the festival bring love, amity and harmony among the people.
Meitei jati na sahi cha kaya gi mamang gi sanabi oina pangthokna lakleba Ningol Chakoba ni asida Ningol oiba sing amasung abung mapwa sing da harau taramna samin thaminaga amadi namjaba khudol piduna senglaba nungsinabagi mipunna kundana imung manunggi nungsinaba amukasu hapliba tharam asi ngasidi singi tongan ba Ningol kaya ba tamni abung mapwa sing sakawna Singmi tami ani gi hen sinaba mari sesan handa natna rajya sigi miyam gi thabakta amadi sinabagi dipunna pun bathoram ama oirare komai asi lapaga iruna iramda Manipur asidasu hana sunaba kaya thadukna sakatpagi lambi da hena kumang sabsinaba nungsi sanaba hinunaba santi leibalamdam ama amadi nungai yakhaba lamnam ama Tharamashina Purapo or Sunu Haina, Hosel Ase, Tamoshina, Manipur, Mianda, Amkusu, Izeri.
Inner Manipur MP Dr. T.H. Mainya has also conveyed his heartiest greetings to the people of Manipur on the joyous occasion of Ningol Chakoba. MP Mainya said the true interpretation of the festival is honoring the women folk by uplifting them at the highest level of the society.
Ibung kurumane amhara horona punna yami nadana mai thamina si haidan kongok chari adu hayeng chakau godo sidi koi Meitei gi masung Manipur gi na hi leriba phiyom sida mabung sina yam nungsina macheng su kojora sahi amada amtang thoba thodok oiba masida lai wina khumba mata thidana chap manana yami nadana masung nungsina ba utpa asina yami nungsina ragadi ni dagi samaju sinarakwa adu Manipur si amtang yang ing takwa lugumba
Outer Manipur MP Thangso Baite also greeted the people of Manipur on the occasion of Ningol Chakoba.
Nupida priority piba society ne haiba takpanina Ningol singna magi mabung singda chak chanaba isi prithvi da mafam leitabnina masina ekhoi gi jam jinu oiba Yamna Pajaba culture tradition ni aduna masina Ningol Chakoba 2014 sina yamna maru oiba oihansi mara chingtam amadi Nana Jati, Bijati Haidana Masigi, Ningon Chako Basina, Manipurgi, Pajaba culture, Loin Oishino Hana, Masigi wishes to say Loin Pijari. Thank you.
Conveying his greetings to the people, especially the women folk, President of BJP Manipur Pradesh T.H. Chauba said, "These are the times when nothing can be done without women. May the festival usher in an era of love, peace and unity."
Tungdalakpa Patahauti Punawak Nathoknava Amasung Nawaya Pana Jingmi Tami Animakta Pana Vidamakta Sivel Sahi Kuding Pangtopani Jingmi Tami Animaki Nungsinava Jingmi Tami Animaki Nungsi Chanan Leminabado Warasano Haidana Yapa to Pijari.
President of Manipur Pradesh Trinamool Congress MLA T.H. Shamkumar, Minister of Social Welfare A.K. Mirabai, MLA L. Ibomcha, Minister of Fishery and Agriculture Abdul Nasir, President of MPP L. Sobhakiran also conveyed Ningol Chakoba greetings to the people.
Singi Kenaba Tongi Kenaba Laitana, Ise Sensina, the Minister Nadiaktaba, Harautayamba, Nungsiba Sanaba, Amadi, Mo passing the Mangun Pinaba, Mo passing the Masan Machasing the Borpiba, Apabanum Emma with a Suno Haidona, and all that time of Congress, my Kadeki, Apaposil Pijari, and the Kisakobas and Lakpada, Manipurda, Amadi Malimle Pakiata, the pizza taba crime Singasi, Coco with a Suno, Majantabo with a Suno, Aduga, Ladyba, Landamasigi, Sasantoriba, Sakana, so. Lamdamasigi, she is something that couldn't be boina, Manipur Labitongasi, Panbo with a snow and apple pizzeria.
A man was admitted to RIMS hospital for injuries he sustained when a team of Imphal West Police Commando brutally beat him up at the site of Lagao gambling at Sanakaithel, Lumphail under the jurisdiction of Lumphail Police Station. The incident happened at about 1:30 p.m. today when the police commando team came and dispersed some youths playing Lagao there. The police seized the dices and were about to leave when Leishangthem Inau, 38, who was standing nearby, requested the police personnel not to take away the dices of the youths. A woman identified as N.G. Bala, who witnessed the whole scene, told the ISTV News that the local club and Maira Paibis of the locality have imposed a ban on Lagao gambling at the Lekai. But today, some young boys were playing Lagao game. When the police team arrived and snatched the Lagao dices and tried to take away, he now told the police not to take away the dices. Then the police commandos pointed gun at Inau, asking how great he is, and beat him up. They also tried to pick him up in the gypsy, but Maira Paibis rushed there and resisted. Inau fainted when the police personnel beat him up. He was taken to RIMS hospital for treatment. N.G. Bala condemned the act of the police.
Aziki Imphal CDO thaba 34 ado sigi pramang da hariba diversity thogla aduga mukoi officer am sujaukte only moi mari khatani lakpase adaida jablong khame angang ni marudo tap tap akhapi ada haribu jik suibe patient jina ebuwa marudo pubudu din wai tel pa yakhai sama lobisu lobiu aduga dang harubuda uniform khoi nang usitaba yabra na mana khulai salaga mana message chingni haraga nang kafuga tor makhuchi laitalaga ai imamukta ai khutmakta de mana mulaga pura gypsy da mana masing khangdana kantalaga gypsy mo namjan base amajina bolong tare makuti.
Taking advantage of the congested Khairamban market, some people are carrying out shoplifting. A lady's purse containing 10,000 rupees was stolen from a jewellery shop today. The owner of the bag, a lady, came to buy jewellery items from the shop. The CCTV installed at the shop has captured the image of the woman who had stolen the bag, but no arrest has been made so far. Professor K.S.H. Bimola has said that the role of women has to change according to the happenings and issues prevailing in the society. She said this at a function held at GM Hall today to mark the Silver Jubilee celebration of All Manipur Women's Voluntary Association, Amavova. President of Poirei Leimarol Maira Paibi, M. Memchaubi, President of Amavova, Y. Kunjarani, and many leaders of different organizations participated in the celebration. Addressing the gathering, Imam Memchaubi said the third Nupi Lal would be against drug abuse and human rights violation. She appealed to the mothers to take precautionary measures and be ready to face any possible situation that might happen. President of Amavova, Kunjarani, said no unwanted incidents would happen if an egalitarian society exists. It is time to join hands so that an egalitarian society could be ushered in. On the other hand, Professor Bimola further said, earlier the main objective of Mairapaibi used to be to fight against drugs and intoxicants. But now it has changed. Violation of human rights, violence against women and children, and non-stop influx of outsiders have also been added to the role of the women folk. It is high time the mothers worked with sincerity and sacrificing spirit to face such issues, she opined. Rattled by the International Boxing Association's decision to provisionally suspend boxer L. Sarita Devi for her protest at the Asian Games, the IOA will hold a meeting with Sports Ministry officials on October 28 to discuss the way forward. IOA President N. Ramachandran said the meeting will be held in Delhi on October 28. Pakistan Rangers opened fire on border outposts in Jammu last night, but the Indian forces showed restraint and did not retaliate. Throughout Diwali yesterday, Pakistan Rangers violated ceasefire several times and resorted to firing on border outposts (BOPs) along the international border (IB) in Samba, Kathua and Jammu districts of Jammu and Kashmir. Home Minister Rajnath Singh has asked Pakistan to stop ceasefire violations along the line of control and international border. Speaking at the 53rd Raising Day function of Indo-Tibetan Border Police in Greater Noida in the vicinity of Delhi today, Mr. Singh said Indian security forces never started firing. They only retaliated to unprovoked firing by Pakistani troops. The Home Minister said India wants peace and is willing to resolve the border disputes with China through talks. Mangalyaan, India's remarkable venture to the Red Planet, has completed 1 month in the Martian orbit. The first longest successful journey to Mars began on the 5th of November last year. PSLV C-25 in its 25th flight had launched the Mars Orbiter mission. After 5 orbit-raising maneuvers, the mission for Mars entered the Trans-Mars injection. The journey, which was 680 million kilometers away from the Earth, was monitored by ISRO, NASA and also by many stations around the world. India today celebrated its first World Polio Day after it completed 3 consecutive years without any reported polio case. It is indeed a landmark success for a country which reported an estimated 2 lakh cases before the launch of Global Polio Eradication Initiative in 1988. Even in 2009, the virus was far from defeat, with India reporting half of world's polio cases, that is 741 out of 1,604 cases worldwide. Historically, India was seen as the main source of polio importation for other countries. But today, the situation has completely changed, with growing interest in preventing the re-emergence of the virus. A threat of a bomb explosion or a possible suicide attack on an Air India flight from Mumbai sparked an alert, with authorities beefing up security at the international airport. Airport Director AKC Nair told news agencies that they received information from Kolkata that there is a threat to the AI flight on the Mumbai-Kochi sector on October 25 and Ahmedabad-Mumbai sector tonight. The Director of Airports Authority of India, Kolkata, had received an anonymous call last night stating that AI flights on the Ahmedabad-Mumbai and Mumbai-Kochi sector will be sabotaged, airport sources said. The information had been handed over to Police and Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, and as per their directions, security has been tightened at the airport, the sources said. Pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong say they will hold a straw poll on government proposals they had rejected earlier in the week, as the campaign in the Chinese-controlled city entered the 5th week today. With crowds likely to swell at the weekend, student leaders announced a plan for an electronic poll of protesters on reform proposals tabled by senior city government officials in talks on Tuesday that failed to break the deadlock. Islamic State earns $1 million a day alone by selling crude oil from fields captured when the group swept across Iraq and Syria earlier this year, say experts. The Ebola epidemic, already devastating swaths of West Africa, will explode by mid-December and could kill tens of thousands of people unless urgent action is taken, a new study warned today. A team of 7 scientists from Yale University's Schools of Public Health and Medicine and the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare in Liberia developed a mathematical transmission model of the viral disease and applied it to Liberia's most populous county, Montserrado, an area already hard hit. The researchers determined that tens of thousands of new Ebola cases and deaths are likely by December 15 if the epidemic continues on its present course. Myanmar's press council says the army shot dead a freelance journalist who was detained while covering clashes between ethnic rebels and government troops along the country's rugged border. The council today released a military statement saying Aung Nang was arrested on September 30 in Mon State and that he was shot dead on October 4, allegedly while reaching for a soldier's weapon during an attempted escape. It was not clear why the information was only now released. The interim press council was formed under the aegis of the president and asked the military for information last week. The military alleged that an interrogation revealed the freelancer was an information officer with the rank of captain in an ethnic armed Karen group. It said his body had been properly buried near a village. And now let's take a look at the top stories once again. Governor, Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, other political leaders extend Ningol Chakoba greetings to people of Manipur. And Professor KSH Bimola says women's role has to change according to the happenings and issues in the society. Thanks for joining us, and for more news updates, please stay tuned.